Hello, hello, everyone. Welcome back to FUL, Formula Ultimate League. We're here for round two of our first ever season in Melbourne, Australia. I'm joined here by our league owner and other commentator, Josher, as well as me, Nathan Cow. Josher, how are you today? He's not going to speak. Never mind. Anyways, we're
Sorry, I was muted. Sorry about that. I'm doing great. I'm looking forward to this race. We've got a hot championship fight starting to brew. We've got Spectron and Zanlioj looking to try and take this to the end of the season. Spectron 1-2 in the drivers' championship, and James Rigby looking to try and fight back.
Yeah, James Rigby obviously won the race on track 2 weeks ago, but sadly, with the penalty, he had to drop down to third place, giving Silent the win from the pit lane alone. I mean, that's an incredible drive from him. But I believe right now Silent is on the at the end of pit lane right now, just getting ready for the start of this qualifying session. How do you think he's going to do?
Um, I think he's got a mountain to climb, obviously. In terms of trying to keep that lead in the championship. James is an incredibly quick driver. I've seen him race so many times, and I believe that he can still fight for this championship, and it's a long way to go for him. And I, I'm looking for him to throw it second, maybe third, maybe pole.
Yeah, that does seem like the realistic expectation. I mean, James, I've had the pleasure of racing against him in a few leagues. He's ungodly. I can't lie. He's just way too good at times. So it's gonna be a real mountain to climb for him. But also, Pai Luca, Silent's teammate, had an amazing drive as well. Not spinning out like some of the other top runners, but yeah, Pai Luca had an amazing drive. What do you have to say about him?
Yeah, I think he's also in the championship fight. Maybe possibly the number two driver, wingman-ish. I don't want to say wingman because no driver wants to hear that in round two. But I expect him to play that second driver role, supporting Silent, who does lead the championship, trying to keep James behind him and all that. But again, it's round two. It's obviously too soon to tell.
Yeah, I think we're about to see some sort of Red Bull rivalry between the two back in 2018.
Yeah,
There's another driver I want to talk about. It's a Gosha, who sadly 2 weeks ago had DNF from the end of the race, I believe. Yeah, but he was very fast, one of the top runners. So, is he actually here today? Let me just.
Um, unfortunately, he won't be able to make it. I don't know if it's just qualifying he can't attend, or if it's a case of he can't attend the whole race. We'll see what happens. Obviously, if he just doesn't attend qualifying but does attend the race, it'll be a pit lane start from him. And let's see if Thunder does strike twice. Let's see if he can win from pit lane if he does start from pit lane.
That would be an amazing thing to say.
Yeah,
Let's see. But we have about a minute and a half until qualifying. I think we have one of the both Asotas at the end of pit lane.
it's rare.
Uh, who's running the Asotas again? It's Deferred and
Uh,
Epic.
yeah, deferred and epic.
I know a little bit about Epic. I think Epic is actually a half decent driver. He's not the same level as like James and Gosha and Silent Empire, but like he's a good midfield driver compared to most of this field. Do you have any
Yeah,
knowledge about Deferred though?
uh, if you want experience, you go for the two Urtosa drivers. They're quick, they're experienced. Are they as quick as they used to be? I wouldn't say so. Yes, Epic was once upon a time a really really quick driver. I've not seen him race in this league yet. I've not seen him with these cars in quite a while. It'd be really interesting to see how these look perform against some of the best.
It just sounds like you're saying they're washed at this point.
I'm not. I'm not. I'm not saying they're washed at all, but again, experience does come with some doubt, some flaws. Obviously, as you get older, you spend less time racing. It happened to me. I used to be quick. I used to fight for championships, and now I'm 19 and I can't even drive a Formula car at the level of the backmarkers.
Yeah, I have the same issue with that as well. But we move on. I guess we move on. Now we have to watch
Yeah,
and see these guys just absolutely dominate this field.
yeah.
Some other people
Session,
go on.
session will start in a minute. Who do you think is going to put it on pole?
I mean, James is obviously the favorite for me. He's just an amazing driver. But I think Silent and Pi, I think they'll definitely be up there. I mean, Pi definitely showed pace in qualifying 2 weeks ago, and then Silent as well. Great pace from him in the race. So I think those three might be the ones to watch out for.
Yeah, I'm actually gonna go left field here, and I'm gonna say Green's gonna join midway through, and he's gonna go pole.
Pole. Well, that's a bold statement. As qualifying gets underway, half the cars did not go
Yep.
actually. To just Here we go.
Yeah, be fun, right? Let's have a look who's out on the track then.
Let's go on board with James. So
Uh, s-
obviously, here's that's the Williams. I believe. Yes, that is the Williams.
yeah, Spectrum Williams.
Ah, okay, gotcha. So obviously going through, I believe that's turn 5, famous corner where Russell almost flipped over.
Yep, red flag, and all that.
But yeah, just them starting off their laps. Nothing too exciting as of now, but hopefully no one's gonna crash out on their opening lap. That'd be insane, wouldn't it?
I'm surprised with James. Really, he's pushing quite hard on his outlap. These tires, the softs won't last more than 4 laps, and once your tires do go, they fall off a cliff.
Yeah, but
They
I think it's more of just trying to save time and just get it over with so you can get through to the Q2.
Yeah, James shouldn't be worried about not getting into Q2 unless he makes mistakes like that, obviously. But yeah, if he does want to just push like a stabbed rat to get the lap over with, then so be it. He's going to make it into qualifying anyway.
Definitely hope so. Imagine him not getting into Q2.
That'll be quite cinematic to watch. You know what? I'd want to see him go from last to first. If he might do it at the end of the season if he wins the championship early. I believe he's done that once in the past. I don't remember though. But yeah, it would be quite fun to watch a driver like James Silent go from last to first. And Qatar, I'll be dead honest, it was a bit of a poor race. I've seen better races, and the red flag didn't really help. If it was without the red flag, Silence last to first would have been much more
Yeah. Oh, James is going off into
interesting.
the
Oh,
wall, and it's already messed up his first flying lap. Not a
yeah.
great start from the Spectrum driver.
Is that Silent right behind him?
I
Yes, it
believe
is.
so, yeah.
Silent runs wide.
So both drivers on their opening lap already making mistakes. But James with a much more huge mistake. But I think Silent's now going to get past him through this last sector as James
Yeah,
comes into the pits.
Silent did invalidate that lap. Wasn't ideal for him.
Ah, we just get Silent back on the expectate. So there we go.
Yeah, James went purple. Interestingly, so not even Silent could be that. Pi Luca goes quickest.
With a 119.2. Have you seen the practice times recently?
Yeah, so we could expect high 18s, maybe mid 18s. I'm not entirely sure which one's going to be quickest at the moment.
So expected to see 118s possibly. I think definitely from James. Surely there's a 118 from him.
Yeah.
But right now Piluka is second. I'm not Cow. Sorry, Piluka is first. I'm not Cow is second. Both in the 119s. But
We've got to welcome our second commentator. Oh. Geordie, are you there?
oh, Jordy's back.
Yeah, I'm here.
Hello, Geordie.
I
Sounds like you just woke up.
No, I didn't. I've been up for a minute, but it's just, wow, tired. Had a lot to do.
Understandable. But Silent comes across the line. Purple sector 2. Wow, only 4 tenths off the top. Not exactly a blistering lap. About a few tenths off for sector 1 and a few tenths for sector 3. But it's not terrible from him.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, what in the world? I'm not Cow is going faster in sector 2. Not a great sector 1, but a Cow is really showing some pace here.
Yeah, Cal in preseason testing, he was quite quick, and that's the reason why Evoke signed him. I was originally going to sign him, but yeah, he is one of the quickest. He could be top of the midfield, maybe breaking that top five every once in a while if the top five makes some mistakes across the line, and it is third fastest.
Didn't exactly improve, but yeah, still going there, still strong. I think. All right, on board with Pi now. He is on a decent Sector 1. He's actually on the exact same Sector 1 as Silent, both in the 28.862.
Wow.
Can he match Silent's Sector 2 there? 19.22 for Silent, but Pi gets 3/10 off. That is not anywhere close. But Silent now comes across the line. He improves to an 18.9. There's the 118s. Speaking
Yeah,
of,
this is what James needs to be worried about. You know, Silent is leading the championship by 15 points. I want to say. I think it might be more or less. But I know that Zan Lioj lead the championship by 15 points to Spectron, and Spectron have recently gotten rid of ASM for Kanye. Kanye hasn't yet shown up. But as I said, we have got a really exciting championship fight on our hands if all the drivers keep their activity to a decent standard.
as you say that, James goes across the line. He is now pole position, a 118.7, blistering Sector 3 there. But yeah, going back to what you were talking about, ASM. I think I've known ASM for a little bit from Rom the One. He's definitely a very fast driver. Probably not on the same terms as James, but he's definitely up there, one of the fastest ones. Replacing
Yeah, he's
replacing with Kanye is
yeah.
an interesting choice. But if it's an activity issue, I guess it makes sense.
Yeah, I mean, he's still a reserve there. If Kanye doesn't show up, ASM will show up if ASM wants to show up. He's a bit like Epic Lexer. If Epic Lexer wants to show up, he will show up. He will be quick. I don't think Epic has got too much practice around here talking about him. Definitely could do with a bit more practice each weekend. But I've been in here each day, checking to see who practices, checking to see who went quickest. And I know that Green will show up at some point during qualifying because he's been practicing all week. There's not been a time this week where he's not been practicing. He's going for the championship, and I think this will be really interesting. We could have 3-4 cars in the fight for the championship.
Green still determined as ever to get a championship here. But
yeah,
currently he's not here.
yeah, he's on his way. Someone seems to have driven off the track.
Is it Rylu?
Oh, Josh is here. The driver's just fallen off the track. Green's here as well.
Green is here now. Green's actually here.
And Gosha.
Ah, okay. Here we go. Two front runners from the first round.
This is where it starts getting interesting. They've got 9 minutes to set a lap. Two possible championship contenders. This is where it starts getting fun.
I would just say Epic Lexer in the Isota has now gone P3 on the board, a 119.0.
Yeah. Itoza, I think I predicted them to finish last this season. This is because activity issues. I knew the activity was going to be a bit poor from them. But for them to get a few points on the board, they are one of 3 teams to not score points. I think the other teams are Shoulders and let me check that real quick.
Kick Sauber as well. Shoulders, Kick Sauber, and Isota. Yeah.
Yeah, so...
Oh, my days! Epic has just flipped the pit lane.
That was some interesting shit there that's just happened. Sorry for my language.
Yeah, it's interesting tactic there by the Isota garage.
Well, if it means less grip for straight line speed, then so be it.
Yeah, I guess so. Let's go on board here with Green in the Ferrari. Has he just come out the pit lane? I believe. Yeah, he has.
Yeah, keeping his tyres in some good conditions. He's looking to just go quickest, I think. No issues. And then having the rest of the session off. as well as Gosha. I feel like Gosha in that new Cooper's livery. I'm not being biased or anything, but livery looks quite nice. um, yeah. Last weekend, a bit of a strategy blunder from them. Tried to go one stop. It didn't work out too well. So what I've done is I've taken a back seat, let them take the strategy on themselves, and I've just said, do what you want, because I seem to just be a bit of a problem when it comes to strategies. We tried to pit earlier. Tried to pit late for a fastest lap. I was a bit stupid. Didn't see that it was lap 19 of 20, and we ended up losing that P4 to Ghost. That's what happened. If you guys are wondering, he tried to pit for fastest lap on the last lap. Yeah.
Unfortunate.
Yeah, it was unfortunate, as Silent, in fact, goes quicker than James through the first sector. Green, 28.7.
That is actually a very nice sector one from him.
Zanlioj have been cooking quite recently in row racing. I've noticed last week was I think it was last week or the week of Qatar, that it was probably one of the most dominant displays I think I've ever seen in row racing, where they got a 1-2 in Formula Ultimate, 1-2 in Race of Champions, and I believe a 1-2 in Ion Racing as well. They're a team which started fairly recently, and for them to produce a car looking like this, which is one of the best looking cars on the grid, and for them to go fastest, 1-2 in both championships, they are the team to beat this season.
Definitely seems like it, especially with James's teammate not showing up, and Ferrari also having only one driver out on the track most of the time.
Oh, Force has just gone up to second place with an 18.8, about a tenth behind James Rigby. So there's that.
And he's having setup issues, I believe, as well.
Oh, Forrest is here. Oh.
Oh.
That's a name I haven't heard in a while. With currently 3 drivers, the top 3 all in the 118s, with the top 7 at least in the 119s. Still waiting for a lap from Gosha, and Green has actually gone up to P5 of 119.1. It's a very nice banker lap.
Yeah.
Whoa, what in the world, Epic? Epic goes second fastest of 118.8.
Wow.
Incredible sector 1. Puts him up that
I wasn't
fast.
expecting that.
Yeah, second and third. Wow. I mean, I've raced against these guys. They're decent drivers, but to be that close to James is something I did not expect to see from them.
My prediction seems to be well off.
I mean, you did try to go left field. This is more left field than you thought it would be.
It weren't left field predictions, you know. At the time when I set the predictions, it was pretty much correct, you know. Spectrum P1, that is close enough. Kick Sauber P2, which is not going quite well. Itoza P3, which that could be. Zanlioj P4, that's miles off. Evoke P5, believe that is where they are. Cooper's P6, I believe, but I don't actually know. Aston Martin P7, yeah. BMW P8, I believe they are 4th. Ferrari P9 and Shovels P10. I'll be right back.
Currently now on the board, 5 drivers in the 118s. Only 2/10 separate P1 to P5. And there's still Pailuka to worry about. There's still Cal, who could possibly get into the 118s. But yeah, James on pole, Epic P2, and Forrest is P3, with Green P4 and their last race winner, Silent, our first ever race winner, Silent, down in P5. Actually, only 5 thousandths separate Green and Silent. That's insane. But here we go. James on a lap here, going through the second sector now, through this flat out.
Game's invalidated.
Oh, it's invalidated. Oh, shit.
I'm not. Cal is improving though. Currently, he's down in P7 for the moment. Oh, never mind. He pitted. Okay.
Oh. Actually, Gosh is
All
on the
right.
lap. Hold on.
Gosh. Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
come through
29 to,
the last 2 corners here. Oh, the rear kicked out there a little bit. But now onto the main straight. Someone's going backwards. One of the chauffeurs was going backwards.
bruh.
Gosha up to P6, a 119.262. Faster than Pailuka, but not enough to break the top 5.
Oh, one of the cars just went straight onto the turn one. I don't know. I don't know what it
That's
was.
very Gosha, but he reset immediately into the pit lane.
Okay.
Epic. Anyone else on a lap?
it
Not
doesn't.
exactly.
Everyone's prepping their final runs right now. 2 minutes left on the timer. James Rigby looks like he started one of his final laps, if not his final. He's kind of going through turn 2. Down straight ahead into 3 now. See how late you are willing to brake. Don't go too wide. James Rigby does exactly that.
Just like that, the championship for Spectron is on as Kanye's just shown up.
Oh.
With a minute and a half remaining. James Rigby isn't even on the lap. Wow, okay. Alright.
Yeah, still going on the outlap.
Yeah.
Is anyone on a lap right now? Silent is 28.5 sector. What?
Oof. 28.5 in the first sector. Oh wow, yeah, pretty competitive there for Silent. Not even a pressure the best, showing how much he's pushing as he goes across the line. He goes on to
won.
provisional pole at an 18.5.
Incredible lap from our race winner. 18.5. And now it's a lot of work for James to catch back up to him. But still in the Q1.
Still in Q1, top 3 are out of the session.
Bottom 3, not bottom 4.
Bottom 3, yeah.
Oh, so we're bringing 11 drivers to Q2 then.
Yeah.
Yeah, 11 drivers in, and then for Q2, 3 drivers will be out again, leaving 8 drivers.
Well,
for Q3.
Rilu will be out for us for Evoke because he's invalidated this first sector. He's not going to get another lap in. Trident, I believe, for Kicksauber. Yes,
He's invalidated.
Yeah, they're all invalid right now.
Yeah, I'll invalidate that.
Kanye's not going to have time to set it up, I don't think.
Bug could get another lap in if he crosses the line now, unless he's not here.
He's here, I believe.
He's got 20 seconds to get going, I guess.
Kanye's got
Oh, Kanye, hold on.
13 seconds.
Oh, he's cutting.
the track. He's not gonna make it.
He's trying to
Make
make
it.
it. He's not.
He's like, well, Kanye, Bug, and Trident looks like they're going to be the ones out in qualifying.
Time
Kanye's
is
out.
Couldn't get here in time. The helicopter did not land in time.
Ugh. Well,
So bottom 3 out are out, right?
Yep.
yeah.
So it's Kanye, Bug, and Trident, and immediately a wall appears out of nowhere.
Wow.
He's
oops.
Kanye's.
No, it's fine. He'll live.
You sent him to the Shadow Realm, my guy.
Yeah.
But
Who is...
Jesus. But with that ending, that concludes Q1. Kanye, Bug, and Trident are all out, with Relu getting a 2-minute 36-second lap time going to Q2.
Wow.
Insane. When's Q2 gonna start? In like the next 2 minutes?
It will start, 2 minutes.
So at XX20 then?
Yeah. Don't know whose car this is. That's Kanye's. He's out anyway.
His car is under the ground.
Yeah.
James Rigby's already the first one at the exit of the pit lane, so he's ready to go for Q2 as expected.
He's rare.
Who would you say is going to be y'all's favorites for pole position? I mean, you really could be anyone in the top 4, maybe in
Green.
the top 5.
Yeah, he said Green. I said James, but who do you think?
I'm not sure. I reckon Silent's got a shout. I mean, last time's race winner, and we see that he is once again very comfortable at this circuit. So maybe he could be aiming for pole position for Zandvoort, and yeah.
Well, he's definitely stamping his claim to that. Already first in Q1, 18.5. 2 tenths up on James. It's just gonna be a matter. Of, he just has to keep that time up going into Q3. It's like green also at the end of pit lane. Yeah, it is.
All right, track's open. Time mode.
Timer, yep.
There they go.
15 minutes for Q2. Immediately, James is out on track. One of the Yosotas is out on track. I believe that's Epic. Yeah, it is Epic. James already flat out here trying to get his flying laps started.
I think we could see a really interesting qualifying session here. We can't tell at the moment who's going to be on pole. Could be James, could be Silent. We could see Epic throw it on pole. Possibly Green, who's been practicing all weekend. Yeah, any of them can throw it on pole still.
Actually, onto Green. How much have you seen him practice?
A lot. Like more. I work 35 hours a week. He's probably done more than 35 hours a week.
Jesus
This week
Christ.
in practice. He's probably done about 3 race laps. 3 race distances. Full race distances, not our half lap race distance.
Damn, that's that's a lot.
Yeah.
I mean, he's really trying to catch up with the fast drivers here, like Silent and James, but jeez.
Yeah, he P4, I believe it was last weekend.
Yeah, actually, let me see. P5, actually, he finished behind Ghost. Anyway, James,
Yeah,
yeah.
He looking to try and bring himself back into the fight for the championship. Again, F1RC, he's not. I'm gonna relate to a different league here. F1RC's been kind of struggling, and I don't know if that's because, but mentally he's losing in F1RC. But I don't know if the same is going to happen here. And I know he does want to fight for this season's championship. He's going for it, but at the same time, last weekend his mentality was survive the race, and I would say he didn't really survive the race. Surviving the race, I'd say podium at least. But yeah, this is where he starts cooking. He loves his tracks, which are based off real life tracks. This is where I think we can see him go pole.
Well, as you say that, James has just gone pole with an 18.5.
Wow.
Yeah. Epic as well was also on pace with him, but sadly invalidated. But yeah, James immediately showing that he is definitely not going to back down from Silent. Or from anyone, really, today.
Yeah, he did go quicker than Silent did in Q1, which is already moving the benchmark by less than a tenth. As I say, that Silent goes purple through the first sector.
By a tenth and a half, probably, I think that is.
Yeah, pretty much.
Through sector 2 now, 19.2. I think that's slightly slower than James. James had a 19.1.
Yeah, but again, a tenth quicker in the first sector. It's all even. Stevens going into the third sector.
Now through the last few corners here. The left and the right and onto the main straight. It's looking good. He hasn't made any mistakes. And surely that puts it up to P1. And through to Q3. Across the line.
Oh!
P3. He lost 3 tenths in sector 3.
Yeah, I would say with
Wow.
with that lap time, I would say he is safe. Actually. Yeah, I'd say safe in this one. He can get away with pitting and staying in the pit lane for the rest of the session. They're not going to want to do that. They're going to want to try and get as much practice in as they can.
Yeah. Not only that, Green has gone second fastest, faster than Silent by 4 thousandths of a second. Meanwhile, Epic, Gosha, and just Epic and Gosha still need to get an actual lap in. Piluk is still looking to improve into the 118s, one of the faster drivers from the last round. Still trying to get onto the same pace as the other drivers.
Yeah.
And, as I say that, Piluk is on a half decent sector 1.
Oh.
Okay.
This is where Zan Leosh are going to want to start just getting consistent. They're not going to want to start making some mistakes. They don't need to win every race this season. They just need, P2, P3. Because with Kanye now out of qualifying, he's going to be starting from the back of the grid. It's now just a case of we need the podiums, get a double podium each race, and we'd still win the championship, which is where it starts getting interesting.
Certainly does. Piluk now through the last sector here. Not on an amazing lap, but it looks like it's still an improvement from his first lap. Never mind, he goes into pit lane.
I'm going to give it a second shot. Strap on some fresh boots.
Probably wasn't very happy with that sector too.
Really goes decent through the first and middle sector.
In the Evoke car through the last sector, it's a half decent lap. Definitely better than his Q1 time. Hopefully he hasn't invalidated this one. And he goes P7, 20.6.
Okay. That is safely through at the moment. Gosha currently not safe, but he's doing decent in that middle sector, first and middle sector again. Matching Relu.
Alright, I'm just saying, Josh, for some reason the lag has gotten so much worse for me compared to the start of the session.
Rejoin. I think.
The frames dropped off a hill.
Yeah. Gosha's going to go currently up to...
Let's see this lap first.
P4, fairly decent there.
18.8.
Beats Cal just behind Silent and Green, who are still very close. Well, I say just behind, less than a tenth.
Yeah, alright, let me just rejoin real quick. But currently, top 4 drivers all in the 118s. James in the 118.5s along with Silent as the fastest drivers today.
Yep.
Frames are perfect now, thank God.
As we saw in Qatar, everyone was close in Q1, and then James just found that last extra half a second. No, not half a second. Found those extra half a tenths to just nudge him ahead of everyone else. And this is what we're seeing here. Q1, Silent was quicker, and now James has said, okay, I've done my part playing in that midfield. Let's just put it on pole, and we'll see through the end of qualifying.
Yeah, but now both drivers will have to replicate this pace for Q3.
Whoa! He's purple through the middle sector. He's improving even more.
Yeah, and he was amazing through that fast chicane.
Although yeah, he's
the first sector was invalid, but like that second sector and that chicane were amazing to watch, along with this third sector. Jesus,
I don't know how he does it. He just finds grip in a car where the grip is not. It's amazing watching him drive in cars like this. He finds a time where others can't. He knows where the track limits are. He knows what each curb does. I'm pretty sure if he was paid to do it, he would study all the curbs to get quicker.
He probably would do that. But on board with Luca, it's a good sector 1 improvement. Oh, he's gone off at the second chicane, the fast chicane.
That's what drivers need to worry about with consistency. The gravel is so close to the curbs around here because it's a street track. You've got tight curbs, tight walls, with gravel and grass all along. You need to remain consistent, or you're not going to win the race if you're not consistent around it.
Yeah, consistency is always the key. But Pi will now start his lap or finish his lap. Let's see. I think he'll just go on for one more flying lap here. Hopefully he'll improve.
I might commentate over this one. Right, so he's going to get his way into turn 4 then. You're going to want to break around 75 metres for this track. It breaks around about 100. Hit that inside curb. That is lovely through there, and he's going to hit the second inside curb. This corner is now flat from here till about the right hand, harsh right hand of the 90 degrees. It's flat down here, and this is where you want to set up your car with no aerodynamics at all. He's flying down this back straight now. He's going to bring it into the high-speed left-right chicane, get it as close to the wall as you can. He leaves quite a bit of margin there. Flat through here, and then a flat around here. He's going to want to try and watch out for that curb, because if he runs wide, he's spinning, and he does that really, really nicely. Getting into the right-hander. This is the first bit where you brake for a whole sector. Hit that inside curb, but you need to watch out, because that will flip you if you hit it wrong. Flat round here again, and you want to watch out for the gravel on the exit now. Into here, watch out for the grass. Run it wide, but not too wide. That is lovely through here. Again, flat round this final corner, and you're going to want to try and keep it as straight as you can for the final sector. Where is this going to go?
That was a lovely lap.
It's going to put in P5.
Still not a 118. With how good that lap looked, it's still not a 118. Oh.
Yeah, this is I think he's struggling around here. Again, he seems to be a consistent driver. Back in Qatar, made no mistakes, did what the team was asking him to do, and that's what got him into P2. And that's what Green goes quickest.
Oh my days!
Green 18.4. What?
18.479 by Green Ninja Warrior. Your pick for pole position has just gone the fastest lap time of the day.
If I was to bet money on it, I'd say he goes pole and was to win the race. Grand Slam, if you will. It's not going to be a Grand Slam because he didn't lead Q. I think he could go from pole to win here. Again, practice is key, consistency is key. And now that he's gone 18.4, which is the quickest we've seen all session, I don't think James has got a response to that.
It's Oh, Gosha's on a wall.
Oh.
I immediately went to spectate Gosha as as he had a great sector 1 and 2, but he's immediately in a wall after the fast chicane. Of course, by wizardry and magic, he will be okay and continuing in the session. But
the gods have returned.
The gods have looked favorably on Gosha, but crazy stuff there by the driver. He was on a great lap as well. Improve his. Oh, he's immediately gone off in the next corner.
Yeah, his tires have gone now.
Yeah. I mean, he had a great sector 1 and a great sector 2. It could have been faster than silent, but we're here now. Actually,
yeah, they're looking at trying to beat Zan Liorge at least. They are it's 3 British teams pretty much fighting for 1, 2, 3 at the moment, and it's a rivalry that we need to keep an eye out on, because Gosha is an incredibly quick driver. Bruno for Coopers isn't as quick, but he's there to play that second driver role. Zan Liorge have got 2 amazing drivers, and Spectron have both got 2 amazing drivers. Ferrari, they are also in that fight for the top 3, top 4, but they don't have a consistent second driver who shows up to every session.
Yeah. Just saying right now, James, the lap before, has gotten another 118.5. It was quicker, but not enough to beat Green Ninja. Actually, let's go on to Nero here in the third sector. He's gotten a pretty nice lap here going on for him. 28.9 sector 1 and 19.2 sector 2. Where will this put him? Through the final corner and onto the main straight. The BMW Nero puts it in P8 at 19.7. 3 drivers are out for this session, right?
3.
3. So that puts him a second above Rilu. And he's on the bubble, but that looks to, that probably keeps him safe at this point. Rilu's not improving. Epic. Is Epic here?
Epic.
Yeah, he's here.
He's here. He's been a bit quiet. I think he's been struggling with track limits. Maybe, I'm not sure. He's not got. If he wants to set a lap, he needs to go.
Yeah, he's got 50 seconds left to get into Q3. I mean, he showed amazing pace in the first session, and now he could be out here in Q2 by 3 seconds.
the pace he set in Q2 would have put him uh
4, I think. I would say P4, I think.
P4, yeah, exactly P4. Actually, yeah, P4. Just between Silent Gosha with a 118.825. Now he's a
Oh,
bit of a fall from grace, 122.4.
going into the final quarter, he had gone off and got a bit of a tank slapper while on the grass. Probably not a great run onto the main straight, but hopefully he can get some sort of lap to put him into the next qualifying session. That's a good turn 1, good turn 2. Not exactly using as much as the track on the exit there, but still fine. Breaking into turn 3. It's okay. He's using the curb. He's using all the curb as much as he can, really. Really trying to push the car to get into Q3. He knows he can do it. He knows the car has the pace. Just can he actually get a lap in this time?
28.7. You know what? It's a decent 28.7. He is matching those at the top. Again, he needs to remain consistent. I don't think he should be going for headline lap times. He just needs to get the lap on. If he could set at least a 1:19.2, he is safely through.
Or at least a mid 19. He's kept the car clean so far. He has kept the car clean. Through sector 3.
Nero. He's quicker than Nero, but again, it's all about the consistency.
I think he should be. Oh, it's a bit wide there onto the grass through the final corner. I think that should be enough for Epic to get into Q3. And it puts him P3.
Oh.
18.5.
That matches James.
That was more than enough.
For pole. The fight for pole is heating up now. We've got 3-4 drivers all fighting for pole position. Are they going to be able to do it? I sure hope they are.
The 4th driver in the sub 18.6s has just also knocked out Nero from Q3.
Yep. So, Nero, Rilu, and Trident both, all 3 of them out of qualifying. We see 8 coming through to the final shootout.
I mean, these top 8 drivers are also amazing drivers. Like, Jesus. Green, 18.4, James, Epic, and Silent all in the 18.5s. Gosha, one of the best drivers here. Pi also, amazing consistency and amazing racer. And Cow and Forest also shown that they have the pace and the consistency. This is gonna be I can't wait to see this battle for Q3. This is gonna be amazing to see.
Yeah. Right. Final. Now that we've seen everyone's lap times, seen everyone's where they are, we're gonna have more predictions for pole.
I don't know. After that session, I don't know.
Yeah, I'm still gonna back my mate Green. Yeah, with Ferrari, he's looking to win for Ferrari. Realistically, that is what everyone wants to do. That is everyone's dream, to win for
A Ferrari, yeah.
Ferrari.
I still want to say James, but with how close the top 4 drivers are and how good anyone else could possibly be, this could go to anyone.
Yeah. As we get to the end of the pit lane, let's see who gets to the end of the pit lane first, and it's Green.
Green and the Ferrari immediately wanting to get out there.
Yeah,
Session will start in under a minute here.
Yeah, this is where it starts getting spicy.
Is that a drone?
It is a drone, indeed.
Let's get a drone camera here. Hold on. Is there a drone camera?
Yeah, press watch.
Let's see this. You just see over the pit lane, you see the Zanlioj there. You can see Spectron. Both of them, yeah, both Spectron Williams there. When did we add a drone to the budget?
We didn't have much budget for a drone.
Where did you get the drone from?
We stole it.
I'm not gonna ask any more questions about that one.
Yeah, good. Right, session open.
Timer is up and off they go. Here for Q3. Green Ninja immediately out onto track. He's the first one out, obviously. Incredible pace from him. Is that James next to him? It is James. James is immediately past Green on the outlap.
We've seen this from James originally. He likes he doesn't like saving his tires. Green is taking it slow out on his tires. James is saying,
Well,
I don't care about my tires. I'm getting a lap done.
I'm sure he doesn't care about the tires. He's on medium tires.
Oh, we've got a replay from Gosha. If you want to like play this at some point, this is Gosha's little
Where is it?
flip in DMs.
Ooh. Okay, let me just try to get this up. There we go. All right. That should be... No, that's not it. Let me just do this instead. There we go. So this is Gosha's flip from Q2 where he went into a wall. You can see going through the fast chicane. Hits the curb, goes spinning off. What in the world? Okay.
Okay.
What? He hit the access road and just goes flying through the air.
That was
Yeah. Okay.
quite the hefty accident.
I'm surprised we don't need an ambulance for that one, but we move.
Oh, they're big boys. They
Oh,
don't need
what is that?
ambulances.
Wait, Green with an what is that? Sector 1.
Yeah, but wow.
28.495, the fastest Sector 1 we've seen the entire day.
I think this is a wake-up call for other teams. You know that none of them have been practicing at the extent of this him. No one's been practicing this much, and people have been kind of brushing it off their shoulders. Just practicing qualifying. This is why you need to practice. And Green, once again, he gets James in his way just a little bit, but that doesn't really matter. Slides the car through here, slides it through the final corner. Sorry, across the line. I think it's going to be Powell.
Pushing it hard as he can. 18.358, fastest lap time of the day.
That is a
God damn. Epic though, goes faster in Sector 3 and 18.404.
okay. Right, I don't know who's going to be on pole now.
I mean, you kind of called it.
Yeah.
Forrest is also on a good... Wow, Green also does another 28.4. It's invalid, but another 0.4. Jesus. Forrest was on a decent lap, but he's just gone off onto the gravel trap. It probably will be either a hampered lap or like a CC'd lap. Let's see. What in the world, Silent?
Wow. Okay, so
A crazy Sector 1. Sector 2 is about a 10th off the fastest Sector 2 we've seen. But that Sector 1 should be more than enough to get him pole position here. Through the final few corners, flat out. Not
my
exactly.
legs starting, you know.
He wasn't as wide on entry as compared to Green, but he's still pushing it on the exit. Across the line. It's... Whoa!
Oh my god! We can see 117s here.
Fastest Sector 1 and Sector 3 of the day here by Silent, our previous race winner. He's 2/10 clear of Green Ninja, who's done 30... I mean, you said about 30, more than 35 hours of practice. This is insane.
I don't think Green's got it in him, but you know what? It'll be it'll be amazing to watch, to see James find some pace out of nowhere, Green to find some pace out of nowhere, heck, maybe even Epic to find some pace out of nowhere. I still can't tell you who's going to be on pole, and that is what we love about Season 1 in leagues. Anything can happen.
Yeah, complete unknowns for most of the drivers here. No one knows how people really perform with these cars, but yeah, Silent really making his claim. 18.1.
James has gone quicker than them in the middle sector, but not as quick in the first sector. I think we could see. I think we've seen the mighty fallen at the moment, and I really don't like saying that about drivers, but we could see someone finally dethrone James as the only pole sitter in a Formula Ultimate.
I mean, oh, he's flipped. Oh, James. Oh no. What goes up must come down, and James has just come rocketing down back on the track.
Wow.
James really needs to put in. Oh, Silent's just on an 18.3, faster than Green Ninjas. Jesus, Silent.
All right, ladies, gentlemen, get your popcorn out, because this qualifying session not quite over yet, and pole position is still up for grabs for Green, James, Silent, Epic possibly. This is cinematic stuff going on right here. Piluka 39.7, not. No, he's on an outlap.
That's the outlap.
Yeah, Cal goes quicker. Cal goes quicker than James through the first sector. Well, matches James through the first sector. Cal could maybe throw a spanner in the works here.
Although he is about 8 tenths off in Sector 1. Not a great right-hander into the last corner complex, really.
Yeah. But again, consistency is key. And if you could beat the BMW of... realistically, anyone from P4 downwards have not set a proper lap yet. They are not representative lap times. Gosha goes purple through the middle sector. Cal goes second. Gosha, again, still in the fight for pole position.
Wow.
Lucas fifth now. This is where the representative lap times start coming out, and I wouldn't be surprised if I see someone in the 117s this weekend.
Alright, sorry about that. I got a call from my mother.
Okay. Don't we all? Anyway.
Yeah. Going back to the session, currently on pole, Silent on pole with an 18.1, the fastest of the day by 2 tenths. Green Ninja P2, Epic P3. No one had Epic on our radars, did we?
No, Epic was. I was expecting him to be best of the rest. Not P3 at the moment. He's set even quicker through the middle sector, first sector. Sorry. Same with Piluka. Piluka, watch out for Piluka. Actually,
Piluka. For some reason, he's not getting a good run onto the back straight. He's 3 tenths off in Sector 3.
Yeah, he's into... hang on.
We have had, Gosha goes up to P4 now. 18.9.
So nearly the whole field is into the 18.9. Piluka up to P4!
He's finally done an 18.7. He's finally done a 118.
I'm telling you... anyone could get a pole here. Epic Lexa, Green invalidated his middle sector, but that would have been a really good lap time there. James, he could start P9. Sorry, P8 as laps doesn't count.
James across the line here. Can't improve. He's invalidated it.
Probably his outlap.
No, that wasn't an outlap. His second one was actually half decent.
He's pushing now. This lap, this is the lap now. He doesn't have enough time to go around again.
He has to do his lap now. This is it. All hands on deck for James Rigby here. In the Spectron Williams. Can he get it on pole position, or at least anywhere near pole position? He's not where his fastest time is nowhere near Silent's best lap time.
He needs to just get himself up now.
His sector one's not that good. 28.891. It's slower than Gosha,
who is improving through the middle sector. Across the line goes Gosha.
18.6.
24. Okay, so it's 5 tenths off pole.
Oh, James, good sector 2. Goes over the curb on this at the end of the fast chicane. Completely rides it, but he's still good to go. Takes the
James
right-hander now.
Rigby needs this lap time now, or else he will be starting from P8. We've got 14 seconds left. Does he have enough time to reach the line in
He's
time?
got about 5 seconds to make it to the line.
I think that was invalid. I hate to say it, I think that might have been invalid. James
Time
Rigby,
is up.
he goes 6th!
He is 6th. 18.8. Meanwhile, Son's done an 18.2. He's improved to Sector 3.
Wow. Green Ninja across the line. It doesn't look like it's going to be enough for pole, but you could spring any sort of thing. No, he
It's
matches
invalidated it.
And that would have been...
That would have been an improvement.
Cinematic.
It would not be enough.
Gosha's
Gosha.
also on a lap, though. Gosha goes...
Don't think it's enough to beat Epic.
It could
Especially-
be...
That
never
Sector
know.
1 isn't enough. Like they were doing mid 28s.
Yeah.
Cal's
James
on a
forgot
good
that
lap
was skill.
for himself. Cal's on a good lap.
Yeah, he could throw himself up to
Oh, he's
P6
improved.
here. Epic. Oh my god.
Epic. Okay. Invalid Sector 1, but nice.
This shows you what's going to happen for the race. Cal, keep an eye out on Cal now. The last driver to set a lap.
He can. I think the only driver he can beat is Forrest.
Yeah,
47.
possibly James. Cal is that invalid? No, it's not invalid middle
It's
sector.
like
He is.
Ooh, look at Silence time. Unless he
Oh, yeah.
already finished the lap, but
He finished the lap.
Yeah.
That's it.
Cal
Across the line goes Cal.
improves to
P6.
P6.
James.
He's beat James. No, no, no. Eight drivers in the 118s, and James down in P7 with a 118.8, 7/10 off pole position.
The man looking at trying to fight himself back into the championship has qualified P7. This is the lowest I think he started in any league I have owned, and this is where it starts getting wow.
Incredible scenes here in Melbourne, Australia. Silent, our first ever race winner, will take pole position by 2/10. Green Ninja P2, Epic Lexer, one of the ones we did not expect, P3. Gosha P4, Pyluka P5. Cow goes to P6, out qualifying James Rigby in P7. That is insane.
Yep, I think we should cut over to just some downtime for the minute whilst the drivers set themselves up for the race. Thank you for watching qualifying. We'll be back in about 2 minutes' time for the race, where we'd have some interviews with the drivers on the grid.
We'll see you soon.
Ah, shit.
welcome back here. We're just about to get ready for the Melbourne Grand Prix here, round 2 of this first season. But first, we have a few interviews. Who's the first one we got? We can.
First person to put their hands up, get an interview.
Well, you heard it. I'm silent.
Silent.
All right, silent. Can you hear us? Oh, yeah. You might want to.
Yep, that was from.
All right, silent. You
Yep.
here?
So guys,
There we
so
go.
why was I so unmuted? What did I ever do to you? Come on now.
Wow. I'm terribly sorry, sir.
Like,
Just forgot to unmute us from 2 weeks ago. But anyways, on to the interview now. So P1 here, you're on pole position for the Melbourne Grand Prix. How do you feel about that one?
very skibbity. This is my first time at this track in these cars, and like it's very skibbity for real.
Okay.
I think someone got Dad to say that by his team.
I did not get told to say that by my team. That is
So,
completely me.
have you been practicing a lot then for this race?
No, not at all. I just got on today because I remembered this league existed. Honestly, I don't really want to race in it, but I'm racing in it because I'm signed.
Ouch.
I don't know if Green wants to hear that one.
How much has he been practicing?
No comment.
Oh, over 100 laps?
We can probably hear from Green on the next interview. But yeah,
Okay.
who do you see as someone to worry about for this race?
Whoever got P2, I don't know. And
Green.
James is always up there, so even if he didn't do that well in quali, he will still be there
Yeah,
at some points.
just for clarification, Green Ninja was P2 here, 2/10 off.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, cold.
Anyways, I'm assuming, what's your goal for today? I'm assuming it's a win, right?
Yeah, I keep championship lead, that's about it.
Well, thank you for that insight. Just a man that did not practice at all.
Yeah, I woke up at like 12 today and I've just been completely fucked the whole day. I like didn't sleep last night at all. So
Maybe
whatever.
that's the key.
nah.
So you're saying sleep deprivation is what gets you pole position?
No, what gets me pole position is I would have been in the 17s if what was the pole lap I set?
118.1.
I don't even remember. Yeah, I'd be in the 17.5s if I actually got some sleep.
Whoa.
All right then.
Okay, well I'm gonna go back to my engineer VC now. Goodbye, peoples.
All right. Goodbye.
Have fun.
That was our pole sitter, Silent. Just
Next interviewee, Rilu, wants an interview.
yeah. After that, Green. All right, Rilu, can you hear us?
Yeah, I can hear you.
All right, Rilu, P10 out in Q2. How do you feel about that?
Yeah, it's nice to get Q2. That's a nice experience. I had some problems with this game. Like, I got scammed. I don't know how to say it. Like, first of all, I was driving. I hit a wall. Then I spawned in the pit lane. Then I need to find a car. I didn't find a car. Then I need to find a car, and I didn't get a lap. And
So-
then Q2, and Q2, then I was kicked out, and then I couldn't make a good lap. Unlucky.
So it
I
sounds
don't know
like-
what this was.
Sounds like a lot of issues there for qualifying, but you hope the race will go a lot better for you.
Yeah, I think points are safe. I practice a lot, like every day on this track, and points are safe on this for this race weekend.
Who's your biggest competition for today?
I don't know. Let's see what comes.
All right then, fair enough. We'll let you get back to your things, and good luck today.
Thank you.
All right, next up would be Green, correct? Let's see. Let me get him up. All right, Green,
Oh.
you here?
Hey, what's up?
All right, good. How are you?
I'm alright.
So P2, just ahead of Epic and a few tenths off Silent, but how does that feel?
It's all right. I couldn't really care that much. It's qualifying. It doesn't really matter. Position doesn't really matter. So
Yeah, that's true. Joshua was talking about how much you were practicing. How much have you practiced today for this race?
I think I did like a total of 20 laps. I didn't really do all that much. I'm fasting, so I'm more focused on that, honestly.
I must
So
be
is,
dreaming.
is 20 laps a lot? Like in total throughout the entire week. Whenever I was like free, I was like, oh, okay, might as well.
Well, you practiced 20 laps in total?
Yeah.
Josh,
Well,
what the
that-
hell are you talking about?
I saw you out a lot more than 20 laps, but that was probably just. I don't remember
Maybe a little
much.
exaggerated. It's probably a little less, a little more than 20 laps. I did fumble a lot of laps as well, so I don't know. But it was definitely a lot less than I did in Qatar. So there is that. Qatar, I grinded it like crazy. This one, not so much. No, it's very RNG, this track. So yeah,
Right.
So who do you think is your biggest competition today?
everyone in the top 5. I don't know.
No specifics, just everyone. Just everyone that's fast.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I see everyone in competition. You know, if I'm not ahead, I'm not winning.
fair enough, fair enough.
Yeah.
All right, we'll let you get back to your team VCs and all that if you need to.
Yeah. Thank you.
All right, you're welcome. All right, anyone else? I believe that might be the last one. Unless somehow we can get like James into here and just talk about what happened.
I think that is all of the interviewees.
All right, so now on to national anthem time, right?
Yep, in 30 seconds. We're gonna mute and deafen ourselves.
All right.
Right, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to be off now for the intro. We'll see you on a formation lap.
All right, we're back here. We're about to start the formation lap here for round 2 of season 1 of Formula Ultimate. You can see everyone lined up here, raring to go. It's actually a very small grid. it's all very compact, isn't it?
Yeah.
All Alright.
Do you want to run over the grid?
Yeah, I can do that. Anyone in the pit lane?
Yes. We'll get to pit lane starters in a minute.
Alright.
Start from.
Yep. So on pole position with an 18.1 for Zanlioge is Silent, our previous race winner. P2 goes to Green Ninja Warrior in the Ferrari. P3, Epic Lexer in the Yasota. Fourth place is now Gosha. P5, Pailuka. P6, Cow. P7, James Rigby. P8, Forrest. P9, Nero. And P10 is Relu in the Aston Martin. And P11 will be Trident Boy. P12, Bug. And P13, Kanye, who it seems the last 3 drivers aren't actually here.
Right.
In the pit lane, is that an Aston Martin?
We will go check. That is an Aston Martin of.
The drone.
Yes.
The drone just quickly going over there. Is that typical? Or is it someone else?
No, Typical has left. It was a last minute signing. It is
Oh.
Vitoro in the Aston Martin.
Vittorioso. I'm going to Americanize that. Vittorioso.
Lovely stuff. Right.
We have less than a minute to the formation lap. Let me just reset so I can get the spectate correct. Formation lap is about to get underway now. Someone's
Shit,
immediately
hang
jumped
on.
out.
Right.
A lot of behind the scenes happening here for Josh.
Yeah. Ignore me.
It's hard to ignore the man sitting on a pit wall, you know, and on the
Yeah,
fence.
I kind of forgot to let them change their tires.
Ow. So a lot of behind the scenes work is going on here.
And then I need to move these down. Okay. Right. Let's get the formation lap underway.
That did not take long. All right, formation lap now underway. I think. There we go. One driver goes off. Only one.
Weren't expecting that, but yeah.
Alright. There we go. Oh.
Alright, last minute race predictions.
I have frames issues. Hold on. Is it just this, or is it... Okay, no, it's just that. Last minute race predictions. I would say Silent, just off pure pace and talent, it seems. I mean, he said he didn't practice all, did he?
Yeah. I think I'd have to go Silent as well.
Yeah, but I definitely wouldn't want to discount some drivers like Green or Epic. They clearly have pace. James has pace. There's a lot of drivers here.
James has pace, yes, but does he have consistency?
It's James. He has consistency. Anyways, they're finally coming through. Just close chat. All right.
Okay.
Now through the final sector here to finish off the formation lap. I think the Zanlioges are leading the pack with a Green right behind them.
Yeah, they will all sort themselves out
Yeah.
As it gets to the grid.
Yeah, but Zanlio's really staking their claim as one of the best teams here. Just asserting dominance, you know?
Yeah. Silent coming up to the grid now.
And so is everyone else. Oh, this is not a good camera to be in. Let me just do watch for now.
Hang on, let me sort that.
Yeah.
Drone out, hang on. Control, there we go. Right.
Here we go.
It's a matter of who's going to win.
2, 3, 4, 5 red lights to start off. Lights out and away we go. That was very quick. Silent does not get a good start, and Green immediately to the lead. Back on board here. Green, I believe, should be holding the lead. I don't think Silent got a good start. I don't think it was expecting
Silent
lights to
got
go out.
away
Yeah.
horribly.
I don't think anyone expected the lights to go out that fast. Green immediately onto the gravel. But it's so far a 2-car battle at the front. They're the only drivers that actually reacted to the lights. It's Green.
Who's that, James and Green?
It's James Rigby, yeah.
Wow.
Who cares about qualifying if you just get a good start off the lights?
Yeah, it's a bit of an issue with race non-collision leagues. I can expect James Rigby to maybe pull a move into this fast left-right-hander. It's completely flat through here, but if you can get the corner perfect, you could gain some time.
At least they haven't crashed out. But Green keeping the lead. James from P7 up to P2.
Gosh has moved his weapon to P3 there ahead of Forest, and that looks to be, I want to say, Pi Luca.
Believe so. But after one lap, Green will hold the lead, but James right behind him, up his gearbox. It did not take long for things to shift this much. P3 is
Wow.
Gosha, P4 Forest in the BMW, and both Zanliojas, P5 and P6.
Yeah, but give him some time. They'll be back up there. It was a case in Qatar. Silent was, 8 seconds off the lead? He went to go win. But that was with the help of a red flag. He set pole by over a second? No, over half second?
I think so, yeah. But James goes off a little bit in turn 4, I believe, around that area. So he's lost a bit of time to Green. And now Gosha has actually caught up to James. He's actually caught up to his lead pack, and now maybe we might have a 3-car battle here for the lead.
Green seems to be kind of checking out of this race now.
Oh,
He makes a mistake. Green's out. The driver who looked to try and take his first win has just let the race lead go to the reigning race winner in Formula Ultimate. Soon. He's not even reigning race winner. Takes the lead to the driver who's looking to fight for this championship. We've got Gosha, who is still quicker through the third sector. I think he lost a little bit of time here. Let's see if he does close that. It was 9/10 the gap to both of them. It is now Gosha.
Oh,
Wow.
time board update.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
It's a bit
Gosha,
anticlimactic.
he is right there within a second of James Rigby. So the top 2 from qualifying are not even in the top 4 or 5. Yeah, just top 4. They're just not there.
What do you mean? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, both are P5 and P7. Jesus.
Silent has actually caught up by a second that lap. It was a case of Epic has the fastest lap. Epic has gone quicker than anyone else. I don't know where he is, though. Oh, he fell. Epic.
Oh, he's all the way back in P10. He's probably had a
P10.
spin or something.
Yeah.
But back to lead,
He was-
Gosha has actually caught up quite a bit now.
I could expect to move into turn 1 possibly for the Coops Motorsport driver running that special livery for their 5-year anniversary in row racing versus the Spectron. Spectron have won a few races in different leagues. Same with Coops Motorsport. 2 very, very quick British teams. Cooper's looking to try and make a name for themselves after 5 years. It's been a bit quiet recently.
Oh, James has gone off a little bit in turn 2.
James has gone off. Has this opened up the door for Gotcha?
Possibly.
Silence lost loads of time.
Oh, what in the world happened to Silent? We just go over to Silent real quick. I mean, I think it's just
He flipped.
he flipped.
Yeah.
That's unfortunate for our pole sitter and also our championship leader here. Already down to
Yeah.
about, what is that, P6, P7?
P6.
Yikes. Green has actually gotten ahead of him somehow. He's now right behind Cal, hopefully trying to get up to P4. Forrest is having a good race right now, running P3.
BMW first podium could be on the cards here if Cal can't catch up. But the top two still running relatively close to each other, and we've seen this in Qatar. Gosha was known for being a bit inconsistent. I hope he doesn't spin this race. Where's he gone? He's still behind. Lost a little bit of time there.
2 tenths. So James kind of trying to check out from this race. But it's kind of a Romeo 1-2 right now. James and Gosha running away.
Yeah.
Forced in the BMW P3. Could be a battle brewing between Cal and Green sooner or later.
Yeah, Green's bound to catch up as Green was 120.0 that lap. Forrest was 119.6, so 4 tenths. But I believe Green's just trying to get himself back into that headspace. Forrest is on the mediums. Piluka.
Is he spun?
I don't know.
He
40
spun
seconds off the lead already.
He might have spun.
It's either he flipped or Silent flipped. But the championship leaders and the constructors are not looking at not looking too good at the moment, as he can see on board. He can see the rear wing of Green just ever so slightly. As he hits that curb a little bit wrong, you can hear him lifting. He's wanting to keep this incredibly consistent, try not to make many mistakes. He has closed up to Green. That is definitely a bit more than a 3-second lap, as I think Green has got up to Cal.
Yeah, the championship.
Yeah, not only
has
has Green caught Cal, Green's overtaken Cal.
Oh, Cal, really slow.
Josh has made a mistake. Hang on, no, it just hasn't updated for him yet. Yeah.
Bit laggy.
Green has overtaken Cal.
Silent also right behind Cal, looking to make the overtake this lap, maybe next lap.
Like a whole different formula. Whole different racing series. Closing in. Can he try and make the move? Possibly down the straight to try and lose as little time as possible, because it is mentally straining when you've got a car right ahead of you, maybe inside of you for a corner. It does mess up your lines, and any time you'd want to go for an overtake, it'll be down the straight. But these cars don't have slipstream, ERS, DRS. They're all equal down the straight. So realistically, the only time you can find is down the straight. It's a bit annoying for strategy, but at the end of the day, they seem to be racing, and the racing seems to be a little bit exciting. It'd be more exciting if we had more members, but it doesn't really matter.
Now going to Sector 3, Silent. He's really caught up to Cal now, and surely the pass will be made probably around this sector.
It might be made into this corner.
So Silent gets an amazing run through there. Now through the final few corners, right in the back of Cal. And immediately he's already within grasp of P5. Side by side down the main straight into turn 1, and surely that will be P5 for Silent. And immediately takes it without any issues.
Don't think Green's managed to find some time, but not enough, personally.
Yeah, I think Silent is catching Green, isn't he?
Silent, yeah, last lap was quicker than Green by 4 tenths.
Meanwhile, is there a fight between Gosha and Forrest, or is that just
I think Gosha might have some serious lag at the moment, some vision lag. Yeah. I'm not sure.
Yeah, Forrest is nowhere near the top 2 on track.
Yeah, but I think it could be his ping, which could be showing him as ahead. No, it wouldn't. It wouldn't show him that. I don't know.
Yeah. There is a fight back here between Epic and Nero. I think Epic has made the move on Nero, now is ahead. But Epic's still trying to get back up to the front after qualifying P3. Has he just gone off? He's just gone off.
He's flipped. He's left. He's just gone enraged.
He's just left. Oh, that's unfortunate. Green to the pit lane.
All right, one driver in.
And all along with I think that's Silent.
That's
or
Silent. Ooh.
Is it Piluka?
Silent.
Silent got ahead of Green. Damn. So immediately into pit lane after only 8 laps.
Onto the softs.
Interesting. All right then.
Bit
So it looks like
bit of
it's
an interesting call.
a two-step.
Yeah, as I believe Gosha is side by side with James going into the fast left-hander. It's a fight for the lead. The two British teams, the Russian versus the Brit. They get
James,
close. They get
we
nearly
need to,
touch.
we need to clear Ibek's car. James to the inside, trying to defend his position. Gosha making the move. James goes wide, gets a bit of a tank slapper, and Gosha goes to the lead here. Gosha now takes the lead here of the Australian Grand Prix. Oh, a bit of a tank slapper as well.
Nice slide there, but he keeps it straight. He keeps it going where he needs to go, and that's all they need to do. Keep the car going where they need it to go, and they would win this race.
Gosha P1, 2/10 behind is James. It's a great battle between these two.
Yeah, I think that I don't think they can hold this for the rest of for the whole race. It will definitely change as the pit stops come.
Oh, wouldn't we love to see for the whole race?
Yeah, as the top three are 10 seconds ahead of the rest of the field, but Silent Green going for the undercut. It was strong in Qatar, the undercut, and I think it could be even stronger here, possibly.
It was very strong last time out. Silent now out of the 35 seconds after the pit stop. Pi Luca in P6. He hasn't made his pit stop, so.
BMW into the pit lane.
Oh, it's Nero.
Yeah, Nero into the pit lane on hards. 45 seconds green to the leaders.
There's no way that lasts for 20 laps, right?
So they could last 18-ish laps, possibly. So it would be
Really?
another stop that they'd have to do. Yeah, they'd have to make another stop.
I didn't think they lasted that long. Anyways, Gosha fighting with an Aston Martin. I think that's a lapped car. Vittorioso.
Yeah, it's,
Vittorioso.
yeah, yeah, him. So Gosha leads. Is James pitted then? He's in the pit lane.
He's in the pit
James
lane
is
right
in
now.
the pit lane.
With
Goes onto
Force
the
as
medium.
well.
Yep.
Yeah, onto the medium tire. Forrest is in the pit lane. Let's see what he has. He has on the hard compound.
Gosha's got a penalty. Nero's got a penalty. Vit's
Aw.
got nearly a 10-second penalty. Green's got a 5-second penalty. Reilly's got a 12-second penalty.
Okay, we'll worry about that at the end of the race.
Yeah, that is last minute problem, but they've got to now consider that.
Alright, hang on. I gotta rejoin for frames. Let me just do this real quick.
Okay. So now Gosh has got to try and keep it clinical if he wants to win this race.
Has he gotten to the pits yet?
No, but I think his team have told him to pit, maybe.
Does seem like it. I feel like he definitely. Oh, he's gone off. He's kept.
He's gone. He's kept it clean. That is that's a
Yep.
penalty.
Now he's in.
But he did get 2 for 1 run wide. He's in.
Let's see where
Right.
is. Oh, he's on the hard compound. Okay, was he? Jeez. So now back out on the hard compound again. Where's James on the main straight? He makes the overtake. James now up into P1, well ahead of Gosha, who's still stuck in pit lane. Now he's out of pit lane. And Forrest, not that far off. But yeah, James has done amazing with that the pit stop. Well ahead of the competition, and now he just has to keep this lead. Let's see. Going down the grid.
CC issues. The corner cut limit has been doubled because some drivers get in 2 corner cuts per corner.
All right, CC limit is doubled. So every 10 CCs. What the fuck was that? I think
Silence got
I think
a
I've
5
just seen-
second penalty.
I think Silent just went straight across turn 1, just not caring. Oh, he's hit the sausage curb and he's left.
He's left. That is the championship leader, possibly losing the lead of the championship to James Rigby this weekend, and he will do.
2 DNFs now Epic and a Silent obviously having a few issues. Goes over to turn 4 Sausage Crips and immediately retires from the session. Which means... Will he get points for P10? Or is it
Who?
half points? Silent. Because there's...
Yes,
Alright. So
possibly.
He will get something. Possibly, yeah.
Provisional championship will be as followed. James leads by 40 points. Silent, Green, and Gosha will be your new top 4 in the championship.
Well, why not Pi? Where's... Oh, did... Pi, yeah. Pi's too far down for the... Anyways, currently, I think there might be a battle between... I mean, Forest is close to Gosha, but it's not that close. Is it? Yeah, he's about 2 quarters and a whole straight. Yeah, he's just a whole straight behind. I think Nero and Pi... Where's Pi? There he is. Pi trying to catch up to Nero, I believe. Yep, Nero just up the road from Pi. And hopefully he can try and get P6 from him. But currently, a relatively quiet raid. Not really quiet. It's a bunch of chaos happening at times. But right now we're in a bit of a quiet period.
Bit of a lull, if you will.
Yeah. P1 currently James Rigby, P2 Gosha, P3 Force and the BMW, Green running in P4 for Ferrari, Cow's P5 for Evoke, P6 is Nero here with the BMW, Pi running P7 with both Aston Martins a lap down, Vittoriosi ahead of Rilu. But, oh, that's Green Ninja that just coming out the pit lane. It is. On the soft tires, again. What? Wait, what the hell? Wait, is that a different Ferrari? Is there another Ferrari on the track right now?
Where?
Near Nero and Luca. I think I've just seen a Ferrari go out the pit lane that wasn't green.
So unfortunately, I am gonna have to go.
Alright.
It's been a real pleasure. It's yeah. Enjoy the rest of the race. And I'll be watching. I might be back before the race ends.
Alrighty then. That's not good, is it? Anyways, back to the race. Luca still trying to rein in Nero, the BMW, right ahead of him for P6. A second covers both cars. He's still trying to catch up. Let's see, how much is he caught here? Luca did a 20.3. Nero did a 20. Wow, just exactly the same lap time. Yeah, but Luca's still trying to rein in him. I don't think he can do much as he slides a little bit through turn 3. And now to the end of sector 1, the right-hander here for turn 6. I believe it's turn 6. Oh, that's one of the... That's Gosha. That was Gosha. I think Gosha has just spun out, maybe disconnected or left. Gosha's not on the timing board anymore. His car is stranded in sector 1. Or sector 2. But his car is just stranded there. So that's another retirement from one of the front runners. Gosha is out. Forrest up to P2. Green is out P3. Cal's P4. And I think Nero will be P5 once this is over with. But we move on here. going through this the fast straight here. That's just a random Ferrari. Don't worry about that one. But yeah, going to the fast chicane through into sector 3 for Green Ninja. So far, we've had about 3 retirements. 3 top runners have retired so far. Epic Lexer was the first, Silent was the second, and Gosha is now the third one to retire. But this leaves a very easy race for James Rigby to win here in the lead. Completely on his own, 17 seconds ahead of Forrest. Give me one moment, I need water. But yeah, 17 seconds ahead of P2 here. Green Ninja, 9 seconds, and another 8 for Cow P4. Nero and Pi running P5 and P6 with both Aston Martins, P7 and P8. Gosha, Silent, and Epic finish off the running order. Back to here. I think Pi's actually got past Nero now. Pi. Oh, he spun off in turn 2. As he makes the move, he's immediately spun off, and now Nero back up into P5. That is unfortunate. The only team I think with 2 teammates is BMW that's running right now. Oh no, that and Aston Martin. Both teams have both cars all out on track right now. So this is actually a really good haul of points for BMW. P2 and P6. James now has increased the lead at the top to 21 seconds. I think Forrest probably made a mistake. Green is now only 4 seconds behind Forrest. We have 13 laps left in this race. Now this is a very quiet moment here. Any battles other than Pi? Pi is now in the pits. Someone else might be in the pits as well. No, just Pi? I think it is just Pi. So Pi in pit lane onto the hard compound, where he will probably finish this race off on the hard compound. Go for the undercut on Nero. He will get lapped by James. There's James, right there. James has now left Luca. That's 3 cars lapped. But obviously James probably has to pit again. Let's go on to a Green Ninja. Qualified P2, 2/10 off the top of Silent, who's on pole position. Sadly, Silent has retired. But now we have Green going into turn 1 and 2. Absolutely pushing the car. Now 6 seconds behind Forrest. I think he has lost a bit of time to Forrest. He's started trying to catch him though. Yeah, James is. I mean, after a horror qualifying by James down in P7, he's now finished the. He's not. He's about to finish the P1, I believe, unless he makes an absolute blunder. I think James has completely won this race. I mean, let's got an onboard lap. Oh, Green spins off from the fast chicane, but he's kept it so far. I think Nero's in the pit lane. Oh, Nero's retired. Never mind. Nero retires. He's the 4th retirement of the day. The Aston Martins are still running, I think. They are. This will actually be good points for the Aston Martins if people keep dropping out from the race. I mean, yeah, it does happen. Luca So Paluku will stamp his claim for P5 now after Nero's retirement. Green still running. What? Oh, they both pitted. That's what happened, isn't it? Yes. Forest and Green in pit lane. Green on the soft compound. Forest on the mediums. Forest will probably going to the end. I think Green might make another pit stop, unless he can somehow make those softs last for 11 laps. We'll see. I think it would just be banking on Forest having really, really bad tires at the end of the race, and he'll be spinning out a lot. At least that's what happened last time out in Qatar. But now he's right behind him on the back straight here. Going into sector 3 now to this fast chicane. Still within about 2 seconds. Let me just do this. That's one of the Aston Martins, I think, on the side that's really over Vittorioso. But now going on to the main. Hey, Josh.
Hello.
So everything good now?
Yeah, all good.
Anyways, oh, I think Cow's just gone into pit lane now. Onto the hard compound to the end. 10 laps to go here. I think we have a pretty decent battle here for P2, Forest and Green. Green really catching up with the softer compound. Through turn 4 and turn 5 now. He's within the second. Green Ninja gained about 4/10 last lap.
Green could be second here. Forest has been rather quick.
Yeah, but I think Forest does have to make one. Sorry, Green has to make one more pit stop. He is on. They pitted at the same time. He's on softs. Do you think softs will last 11 laps? Because I don't really think so.
Yeah, James has absolutely dominated this, but
Yeah, James has absolutely run away. He's about 30 seconds in the lead after. He has. I don't think he's made his pit stop yet. So.
yeah.
Oh no! Well, now he has. Now it's only 20 seconds to the top. Anyways, Forest now within half a second of Green within half a second of Forest. Into turn 3 and 4. He is right behind him now, up his gearbox. Through turn 5. The move will surely be happening into probably the third sector. Oh, unless Forest goes way off, and now Green will take B2 easily. Forest lost a lot of time now, down to P3. He probably, yeah, this seems pretty comfortable for him though. Guaranteed podium as long as he finishes.
Yeah. The race has kind of plateaued a little bit. DNFers, Gosha, Silent, and Epic Lexa. So at the moment, they won't be getting. They will be getting points. Epic Lexa won't.
Oh, Nero came back on track. Okay.
Yeah, Nero is back. They let him in after disconnecting.
Oh. Okay.
It's season 1. There's still a few bugs in the rules. You know, a few rules that could be bent. All needs to be sorted out from basic, really.
Yeah. All right. So I'm just curious about the penalties here. So every 10 CCs now is a penalty. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's all been doubled.
All right. So
Nero's
Nero's just gotten a penalty.
Yep.
Vittorioso and Reba. So it's only the 3 back markers right now. Everyone else without a penalty. But Green is on for a penalty. James might be on for a penalty. Pie still a few cuts, but he's still kind of close.
Yeah, Green and James have to drive incredibly.
I I don't think James
incredibly
is too worried
careful.
about it though.
James shouldn't be too worried about it, no. But in the event of a safety car or something, that won't happen.
Yeah.
In the event of something does happen, he's got a 10-second penalty. He spins, then he loses that lead to green.
Well, Green definitely has to be worried about. One more cut, and that puts him behind Forest. It seems.
Yeah, but green with he's not been really quick this race. I don't know why. He's fallen off since qualifying.
Yeah, I mean he was good at the start, but then I think after the spin, he just he hasn't really regained that headspace.
Yeah. As I say that, he does go quicker than James that lap by 2 seconds.
So actually, James is fastest on track though, 118.3. Finally, with it in that kind of pace area. Epic was second fastest. Silent was third fastest. Pi is fourth, and Green is fifth fastest during the race.
Yeah.
There's a point for fastest lap, right?
Oh yeah, point for first lap.
All right. Well, that's an easy 26 for James then.
Easy 26 for James. I was hoping for him to have a bit more of a fight with Gosha and Silent. They both dropped out of the race. Gosha because of some ping. Silent because I think he just had enough. Maybe even Epic, but Epic got the start mixed up. I think he raged after that. It's incredibly frustrating watching these guys make mistakes and then seeing them. You kind of feel their frustration that they're feeling, and we are working hard to fix all this sort of stuff, and stuff like this doesn't get fixed in days, and we've had enough of time. I still want to see how this championship plays out.
Well, it's playing out beautifully for James right now. All of his top competitors are out of this race, and now well in the lead, 20-second lead, and then with the fastest lap, I think he's got this. I think, has Forrest made a mistake? He's now 10 seconds behind Green.
He must have done, or he could have pit for maybe fastest lap.
He could have, but I mean, an 18.3 is going to be very difficult to beat, isn't it?
Yeah. Why is... Oh my god, my mouse is breaking. I can't click.
Ooh, James has gone off a bit, but he's saved it. And now, across the line, 5 to go.
Five laps left. James Rigby leads by over 20 seconds now. It's been a dominant display from him, really. Green has been looking to try and get himself back after a little spin on lap 1. He's done quite well, and you know what? I'd say the strategy has not been too bad from him. Just trying to remain consistent to the end. Forest, I weren't expecting this from BMW. I was expecting them to finish realistically last in the Drivers' Championship, but this is what you get for being consistent.
Yeah, he's running really well. He was running well the entire race, actually. Like, qualified, P8, I think, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, was one of the drivers that got into the 118s, and, I mean, even before all the DNFs, he was running P4, P3, so amazing job from him.
Yeah, BMW's first podium, Ferrari's first podium, and James's first win of the season and of Formula Ultimate. This is also going to be the largest win margin of any race in Formula Ultimate. It obviously has to be either the largest or the smallest because it's the second race. But you know what? I wasn't expecting 20 seconds in the lead. After qualifying, I was expecting a big championship, a big race, a big boil over in the championship. Maybe this is the boil over in the championship. That maybe the push that Silent needs to try and win.
Possibly, yeah. But I think also this will give massive confidence for James. Just a 20-second win is going to be massive confidence for him.
Yeah, definitely will boost his confidence going into Silverstone, his home Grand Prix. At the same time, Zan Lioj, they've got a bit of a disappointing. It's kind of a fall from grace, if you will, going into their home Grand Prix. From a 1-2 now down to P5 and P10 with a DNF. It's quite tricky for them.
Yeah, we'll definitely have to go back to the drawing board for this race. But
yeah, they're going to start scratching their heads, asking questions. As the field's kind of fanned out now, not a lot is happening, which is a bit of a shame.
Yeah, really hope for some good battles after qualifying. Piluk is now in the pit lane.
Hi, look, I think Zanlios has said we need to salvage a point. I think he's going onto the softs. He does go onto the softs. There you go. I called it. He's going for fastest lap.
That will be difficult to achieve. That'll be very difficult to achieve.
But if you push for a few laps, try and get into the rhythm of the softs, then you can get a fastest lap. If he does take the fastest lap, James has always got the lead in the lead against green to pit and go on to a set of soft scum.
Well, yeah, Pi now has one less lap to achieve it, as he's just been lapped by James.
Yeah, a bit of a shame for Zanlios. James got embarrassed last race by them with a 5-second penalty, losing out a win, and now he's just moved the benchmark. Said, if you do that, I'm going to win by 20 seconds against you lot and lap you lot.
Yeah, only 4 drivers now on the lead lap. Cal and Forrest have actually closed up really quickly.
Yeah, we could see Cal and Forrest fighting on the last lap. Now was Cal and Forrest. Cal was slower, but I think they've been trading lap times all race.
Yeah, let's see. Cal last lap was a 20.6. Forrest last lap had a 21.1, so 0.5 gained by Cal. But he's definitely going to need to gain more if he wants to get the podium.
And here goes Piluka's attempt at fastest lap. Does he steal that fastest lap point away from James, or does he not? I don't think he can, as James Rigby, with that lap, he would have stayed. He would have gone P2, I believe, in qualifying. Yeah, P2 in qualifying. Beat green. Yeah, beat green.
I mean, Piluka's on a good sector 1, 28.6.
Yeah, if he does steal fastest lap, then it does open up possibilities for James to possibly steal fastest lap. If he wants to, he can't steal fastest lap now. He's past that point. If he does pit now, he won't be able to set fastest lap at the end, and maybe green might be able to catch him.
If he decides to pit, yeah.
If he does decide to pit, yeah. But James will be on brand new tyres. Green will be on, I don't know what lap he pitted, but they'll be quite old. James Rigby starting the last lap.
Silent now comes across the line with an improvement in all sectors, it seems.
Yeah, Piluka is just going to take the fast lap. Whoa, no. 2 turns off.
2.5 tenths. Puts him P2, but not enough to get fastest lap.
Yeah, he's still got another lap to do that. I think that was invalid, though.
But here comes James through the first sector here. His final lap and the final lap of the entire race.
First ever Australian Grand Prix has started off with a bit of a controversy with some drivers leaving because of frames, lag, and in the end, it's not been the cleanest race, and we'll admit that. Silverstone hopefully could be a bit more cleaner and maybe a bit more exciting.
Well, it was definitely more cleaner than Qatar, wasn't it?
Oh yeah, definitely. I've seen less spins, and no, there might have not been a fight for the lead like Qatar, but no, it's been an interesting track to watch cars drive around.
Yeah, that qualifying session is definitely one of the best I think we've seen. But now James, through the final few corners, onto the main straight, will take P1 here in Melbourne, Australia. His first win of the season, and now staking his claim for the championship. And also possibly for Spectron Williams.
That's the lead of the championship for 15 points. Yes. Is it? I don't think it's the lead of the Drivers' Constructors' Championship. Definitely the lead of the Constructors' Championship. James has now got 40 points to his name. 41 points to his name, sorry. Green Ninja Warrior takes his first podium in Formula Ultimate. Something he's been looking at doing. Ferrari take a podium.
P2 for Forest. Sorry, P2 for Green. Forest here through the final few corners. We'll take P3 for BMW.
BMW's first podium as well. So it's the first time for everything in Formula Ultimate. And we've got a weekend of firsts. Silence first pole, James's first win, Green's first podium, and BMW's first podium. Cal takes P4, Pi P5, and Nero P6.
And both Aston Martins will finish P7 and P8. Vittorioso
Yep.
in the final part of this lap, Sector 3. Rilu's just crossed the line.
What a race we've seen ourselves with.
It'll be a race for the ages, trust me.
Yeah, this race will go down, will go down as a fun one. We just need to sort out the order now. So Pi with a 5-second penalty. Pi stays where he is, I believe.
Yeah, surely. There's no way.
Vit with time penalty stays where he is. Nero time penalty.
See where he is.
Where's Nero? Stays where he is. Rilu time penalty stays where he is. That's about it. The grid is as it is.
No.
All right. I'm
position-
gonna make the podium.
All right. No position changes from time penalties. So confirmed, James has won his first race in Formula Ultimate. Green P2 and Forest P3. Now, where's the podium?
You'll see.
Is it near the exit of pit lane, or is it
Yes, it's a makeshift one.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I see what you mean.
Right. Right, we've got some interviews here. Should we start off with Forrest for BMW?
Yeah, we'll start with Forest.
Yeah.
All right, Forest, can
do
you
that.
hear us?
Yeah.
All right, how are you doing, Forest?
Yeah, I am all right. Thank you.
So P3 here on your first race, I believe, for Formula Ultimate. How does that feel?
Yeah, it's great, especially considering that in quali I didn't do so well. I couldn't get a lap together, so I feel very good about getting a podium, but also I might have sustained some injuries to my hand due to driving on a controller, and I
Oh,
was sweating a lot. So
yeah, I understand that pain. So, what were your thoughts going through your mind throughout that race?
at the start, I thought that some people maybe missed the start light because, off the line, I think I advanced to like P5, whereas I was starting from P8. So I was surprised, but I didn't have much expectations considering that the times other people were setting in qualifying were far better than maybe what I was doing even in practice. So uh, I thought that I'm not gonna have a chance at a podium, but then some opportunities opened up. Some people spun out, some people just, I don't know, left. And yeah, I managed to inherit that podium. For some time, I was driving in P2, but then I had to box because the tire wear that I had was absolutely crazy. So I was spinning like every corner, so I had to box again, and yeah,
Yeah,
that's how it ended.
speaking about that tire wear, what was your strategy going into this, and how did like change?
So we didn't do much long run practice. We just focused on the pace, so we didn't really knew how the degradation was, and because of that, we thought that we are gonna do a one stop, but I quickly realized that yeah, it's not gonna be possible. At least for me, maybe some other drivers are doing a better job at keeping the tires alive, but for me, like I had insane degradation. So yeah, initially we wanted to do a one stop, but then it switched to a two stop because of the tire wear.
Completely understandable. Thank you, and have fun. Congratulations on P3.
Thank you.
Green,
Yo,
you there?
Do I leave now?
No,
No, you're staying here.
you can mute, I guess. Green, are you here?
Yeah, what's up?
All right. P2 here in Melbourne. How does that feel?
Very mid. This was a very mid track, very RNG, and I inherited this podium. Is very mid. Could have been better. I was looking at the lap times. I should have been up there with James, but because of whatever random bumps, I was off like twice. But yeah, whatever. P2, I guess we'll take it. It's fine.
Yeah, so obviously at the start you had that spin from the lead. After that,
Yeah.
so what was going through your mind?
Mostly annoyance, but yeah, whatever. Just kept my head down and started driving, I guess. Tire wear was god awful after I did the little spin because when you spin, you like lose like 10% tire wear. So I had to pit like super early, and yeah, just committed to a two stop.
Yeah, and obviously all the top runners dropping out of the race
Yeah.
gives you P2.
Again, that's why I don't feel very deserving of this P2 because so many of them just left.
Well, you still got it.
Yeah, still got it, I guess. You know.
So any
Oh well.
feelings so far for this race?
Shh, I just want to leave. Yeah. Very tired. Very tired.
All right, I'll let you do it then. Green Ninja
Thank you,
P2.
man. See ya.
See you.
Thank you.
And now on to our race winner, James Rigby here. Finally got the win on track and also officially. How do you feel?
it's pretty good. I didn't expect to have that big of a win because I obviously the qualifying, I kind of set the tone so far I was going to be about P3, P5, but everyone, if I had a really good start and everyone in front of me just kept dropping, so you just benefit from everyone's mistakes and keep going.
Yeah, clearly you and Green were the only ones that actually had an amazing start from the start. So you had a battle with Green and a battle with Gosha as well. What was going through your mind?
Not much. I think it was just about endurance and trying to stay on the track because obviously Green spun in front of me was pretty unfortunate because he hit a bump and then went into the gravel and it was pretty unsavable from that point. And then I think Gossett just had a bit of a lag, so it was just about trying to keep it on the track and not make any mistakes, and clearly it paid off.
Yeah, clearly learning from last time out. Very quiet race and very dominant win.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Just any more comments, or is that
That's about it.
all right? Well, thank you. Congratulations. I'll let you leave.
Ladies and gentlemen. Oh, he's left.
Yeah,
Okay.
he's actually just left.
I know everything. Alright, we're just gonna do the podium real quick. Alright. Ladies and gentlemen, for P1, James Rigby, P2, Green Ninja, and P3, Forest. If you would mind, don't mind pressing watch for the anthem. Thank you guys very much for watching. We will catch you guys next weekend for the British Grand Prix round Silverstone. We can't wait for that race. We'll be starting the airtime a little bit earlier due to the Aerotech Tigers showing up for the first round for that first British Grand Prix. Thank you very much, guys. We'll see you next weekend.